This is Luis Sandoval, FightHype.com, here with Jeff Mayweather. First of all, there's been a lot of talk about your nephew fighting Conor McGregor, who's an MMA fighter. What is your overall thought on that situation, and is there a real possibility that happens?
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Never was going to happen. I think that, it was one of those things where the UFC was basically, using Floyd's name to try to create something that never really was even in existence. But the one thing is that so Floyd began to play along with him as well. But Floyd's legacy would be so tainted if he fights a guy that that's an MMA fighter. You see how the media and the boxing fans, how they treated the fact that he fought Berto his last fight, who's a two-time world champion that can actually fight. Anybody else in that weight class would have fought Berto. Everybody would have said, it's going to be a great fight. But because it was Floyd, and Floyd's here, everybody was upset.
So if they were to get in the ring, what happens, Jeff? Is it?
It's an easy fight. You're talking about a guy that hasn't fought. Don't get me wrong. He fights in MMA. That's nothing like boxing. Nothing even close to boxing. So you're talking about a guy who hasn't fought since he was an amateur. And nobody knows even how good he was as an amateur. So you're going to take a guy that hasn't fought in probably 20 years and put him in with the best fighter in the world? It's a joke.
So it doesn't even last that long?
No, it's not. It's not even a matter of how long the fight lasts. It's just the fact that, at the end of the day, it's asinine. Because like I said, the fans, UFC fans, they'll buy into that dumb shit, but not no boxing fans. Because boxing fans know the difference and know what's true. Because if he's not kicking Floyd or choking Floyd, he has no chance at all.
I agree. Speaking of Floyd, does he come back, Jeff? Do you want him to come back for 50? Everybody's expecting it. More time's passing by.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he have to come back. I think the fans want him to come back. Why would I come back? I made enough money, so I should never have to work again in my life. I'm running my company, and his promotional company is becoming one of the bigger companies in boxing. So, he's on a path of, he's on the right path to success, after boxing. So there's no need. And the longer he stays away, the more chance he risks of being beat.
Nobody beats Father Time, right?
No matter who you are. Eventually, if you stay away long enough, one day you step in that ring and you're not going to be the same person. What happens is this, like I always like to say, is that when you step in that ring, once you get past a certain age, the guy that's coming out the other corner becomes you. He's that guy that's whooping your ass like you used to whoop everybody ass that was old like him. And that's what happens.
You change roles.
Yeah, it's role reversal.